Hello students, welcome back to my geography class. Today we are going to continue the remaining topic of class 10th geography, chapter 1, resources and development. Our today's topic is development of resources. So let us begin the topic. Resources are absolutely necessary for human survival, development and for maintaining the quality of life. Many people think that it is the free gift of nature, and because of that they use it without any care, and this led to the following major problems. The first one is depletion of resources. The quantity or amount of resources is decreasing year by year due to greedy nature of few people. Second one is accumulation of resources. Some group of people keep possession on resources, which divided the society into two segments, rich and poor. The third one is indiscriminate exploitation of resources. At present, every country wants to be a developed nation, and because of that, they are using resources in excessive manner or without any careful judgment, which led to global ecological crisis such as global warming, ozone layer depletion, environmental pollution, and land degradation. So these are the major problems caused by indiscriminate use of resources. In order to control these problems, we need an equitable distribution of resources. Otherwise, the future of our planet will be in danger. That is why resource planning is essential for sustainable existence of all forms of life, and this sustainable existence can be achieved by sustainable development. So what is sustainable development? Let us know its meaning. Sustainable development is a way of using resources in such a manner that our present needs are fulfilled without damaging the environment for future generation. So see, what is the next topic? The next one is Rio de Janeiro Earth Summit 1992. So what is this Earth Summit and why was it held? Actually, in June 1992, more than 100 heads of states met in Rio de Janeiro in Brazil for the first International Earth Summit. It was held for addressing urgent problems of environmental protection and socio-economic development at the global level. This convention or meeting adopted Agenda 21 for achieving sustainable development in the 21st century. So let us see what was Agenda 21 and what were its aim. The aim of Agenda 21 was achieving global sustainable development. Its aim was also to combat or reduce environmental damage, poverty and diseases. And all these things can be achieved through global cooperation on common interest, mutual needs and shared responsibilities. Now see what is the next. The next topic is resource planning. What is resource planning? It is resource planning is a strategy or a technique or a skill or a method of using the resources with judicious or good judgment. Resource planning is very important and essential in India because there are some regions which are rich in certain types of resources but deficient or lacking in some other resources like states of Jharkhand, Chhattisgarh and Madhya Pradesh are rich in minerals and coal deposits, while hilly states like Arunachal Pradesh, Jammu and Kashmir lack these resources. That is why there is a need for balanced resource planning at the national, state, regional and local levels. Now see what kind of resource planning is required in India under the topic resource planning in India. Actually, resource planning is a complex process. It means it is not simple. It involves a number of steps. Like the first one is identification and keeping record of resources, which involves surveying, mapping and qualitative and quantitative estimation and measurement of the resources. Second one is developing or planning structure with proper technology, skill and institutional setup for implementing resource development plan. And the final one is comparing the resource development plans with overall national development plans. India has made all efforts for achieving the goals of resource planning right from the first 5-year plan launched after independence. For the development of any region, the availability of resources is necessary condition, but we have to remember that in the absence of technology and institutions, these resources will be useless and they cannot help in development. And that is the reason that states of Orissa and Jharkhand are rich in resources but economically backward. On the other hand, states of Punjab, Haryana are poor in resources but economically developed. And because of all these factors, resource planning is quite necessary. We have the evidence of colonial period that it was the attraction of rich resources of India that attracted or pulled the foreign invaders, and those in foreign invaders or colonizing countries were highly advanced in technology that helped them to exploit resources and established their supremacy over the colonies. Therefore, resources can be a tool of development only when they are accompanied by advanced technology, quality of human resource and experience of the people. Now our next topic is conservation of resources. So far, we learned that resources are vital for any developmental activity, but indiscriminate use of resources led to socio-economic and environmental problems. To overcome these problems, conservation is of great significance. So, what is conservation? Conservation is a method in which resources are preserved or protected for future generation, or in other words, it can be said that not allowing resources to be damaged, destroyed or wasted. Conservation had been the main concern of the leaders and thinkers in the past. One of the great leaders and thinkers, Mahatma Gandhi, expressed his concern in these words: "There is enough for everybody's need and not for anybody's greed." In these words, Gandhiji pointed to greedy and selfish nature of few individuals who are recklessly exploiting the resources, and that is the root cause of depletion of resources at the global level. Actually, Gandhiji wanted to say that the resources cannot be finished if we use it according to our needs only, but it is greedy and selfish nature of some people that they are exploiting it blindly, and that is the root cause of depletion of resources. He forbade mass production at great level, while he stressed that production should be by the people accordingly. In this way, we have completed the meaning, types, planning and conservation of resources. Our next topic is land resources, that we will discuss in our next video. Please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching my video.